Hey troops, this is Rob from Copper B Gym. I'm the guy who's normally busting your ass doing the Get Fucked workout. Today we're going to do a Fight Gone Bad series. It's 5 exercises, each 1 minute long, and at the end you have 1 minute rest, and then you do it again 2 times, which works out to 17 minutes in total. So without any further ado, let's get to work with the warm-up. Okay, so as usual, we're going to start with a little bit of skipping to warm up. Skipping is, for those of you who are not very skilled with skipping rope, probably going to be a bit of a chore, but you've got lots of times to practice, so let's get to it. Let's do it. How's it go again? Here we go. Alright, so you're gently going to skip out, and you're just taking it easy. We're doing 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes easy skip. Alright, if you don't have a skipping rope, if you don't have one of these, it doesn't matter, you can kind of jog on the spot, gently raising your knees, doing a couple of base rotations. The idea is to warm your tissues and warm up your body and get your mind set for the workout. So you all know that I can skip for 5 minutes, turn the video off, keep skipping for another 4 minutes, and then come back. Okay, so you're back again. Once you've done your skipping, what we're going to do is we're going to go on to actually the warm-up. So just watch the sequence. I'm going to do it twice, and then I'm going to talk you through it as I'm doing it. Okay, watch it. So you squat down, crawl forwards, take a push-up, rock back, stand up, and reach. Okay, so pretty simple. Keep back straight, drop down, put your hands on the floor. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. Drop your body to the floor. If you're struggling, then just come up on your knees, then rock back, stand up, and make sure you stand tall. Pull your stomach in when you're at this point here. Okay, so we're going to do this 6 times. I've lost count. How many was that? I think 4. We'll say that was 5. And back up. There we go. That's number 6. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to take a lunge, step forwards, and take your arm up. Rock back, straighten out this leg, bend forwards, come up into this position, push your hips forward, squeeze your butt cheeks, reach your hands up. Place your hands back on the floor, walk back, stand tall. Take your opposite leg out. So we're going to do that another 5 times, right? I nearly forgot, and I'm the instructor. Hips forward, squeeze the butt cheeks, reach up, stay hollow here, don't arch your back and hang in. Now I really have lost count, I think this is number 3. Reach up, come back, stand up. Now, of course, you can go a lot faster, but what you want to do is move purposefully and give your muscles a chance to kind of reach the end position that you want them to get to. Give them a little bit of an impulse. Okay, so I think we've got the last one now. So if you're having problems getting down this low, you can kind of set yourself up with something here, maybe a box, or a small child, or a pet, or your grandma. Reach up, rock back, forwards again, reach up. And again here, if this is painful on your knee, then just put something down to cushion it a little. Okay, so once you go to this stage here, you should be feeling your body's getting a little bit warm. What we're going to do now is we're going to sit down And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your feet in, take them out to the side, set up nice and tall. Place one hand behind you, feet out hip width apart, and bridge up. Come back into here again. Don't rush it. Bridge up. Come back in here. You'll probably find that you're more mobile on one side than the other. Nice and straight. And reach up. So when you're here, guys, you make sure that you're up straight, and each time you're trying to force your knees down a little bit further. I think that's number 4. Feel free to get your kids on this. Your spouse has been saying, oh yeah, I want to start doing sport. This is the time. And as you can imagine, yeah, this back bending exercise is probably the great place to start, right? Don't like my sarcasm? Reach up and come back down. So that's 6, I think, yeah? What we're going to do now is we're going to come into like this Z-zip position here like this, yeah? And all I want you to do is bend forwards and come back up again. Don't worry about going down too far to start with. Try and keep this all tucked in. The important thing is that we're trying to stretch out the hip here, like this. Then what you do is you switch over to the opposite side. Okay? When I'm on the opposite side, you can go and see what it looks like from the back. Now, as you can see, I'm not the most flexible person in the hip. But you can't do everything, right? I can do good press-ups. I can see you at the back there laughing. Okay, we've got one more on each side. So each one of these mobilization exercises we're doing for like 6 times on each side. So we come back into here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do one last exercise before we stand up and jog a little. So what you're going to do is get yourself into a plank position. In a plank, as with any pressing position with the floor, we really want to have the hands underneath the shoulders. So what you're going to do from here is just push back and drop down. Yeah? But as you push back, just twist out to the side like this and then come back. So I'll try and only talk to you when the camera's on this side. Okay, these ones you can do a little bit more dynamically. Okay, we'll go one more on each side. Okay, so now we're ready. Just come up and we want to just do a re-warm just to finish off. So what I want you to do is start with base rotations. So get your favourite tracker on, yeah? We've got this guy who comes to train with us, yeah? He's called Alex, he's an amazing DJ. What we do is we'll link his playlist on the video. It's awesome. If you get that playing along with the music, mega motivation. So base rotations, and then when you get the A count, boom, 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 then you want to sprint. Okay, then you want a base rotation again. This time you're going to sprint again, but bring the heels up. Then both rotations again. Then we're going to sprint. Base rotation, heels up, get your elbows back. Okay, just bounce that out. Right, so this bit we're going to do together. Turn me up loud as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to sprint, and when I say sprawl, you're going to hit the deck, arms out to the side, and pop yourself back up and carry on sprinting. Somehow we're going to do that 5 times. So, jog, now it's the base rotation now. Base rotation. Sprint. That's not sprinting. Sprawl. Sprint. Sprawl. 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 Oh. Bad landing. All right, last one. No, I am with the ball. Okay, so now we're warm. Sorry? Okay, let's get to it. Okay, after that, a little bit of warm up, got a little bit of kit for you. So what we're trying to do is look at what we might have at home. So this thing, you might not have one of these at home. I'm kind of guessing you probably won't. But what it does simulate is a table. So what you can do is, like with your dinner table, hang yourself underneath it so you can pull yourself up on the end, yeah? That's going to be our second exercise, which is inverted rows, yeah? So I'm just going to pop this to the side here. Hopefully it's not going to be in the way too much as I'm going backwards and forwards. So the next thing that we've got here, look, is a bag. So a bag is actually pretty good. You can have like a small sports bag like this. If you have a sandbag at home, awesome. If you've got a kettlebell, even better, or a slightly heavy handle. If you've got nothing of such, yeah, then maybe you have to get your dog and swing that about or something. So this, what I've done is I've just filled it up with bottles of water, yeah. Important thing is that when you zip it up, is that it's kind of stable, and look, this is what we call the four-third effect, right? Is that what we call it in German? Okay, so what you want to do is make sure that when you swing it, it's not going to bash against the window or the door or whatever and get your wife whinging at you, or your husband for that matter. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to grab that in a second too. So the only other thing you need is guns. Okay, so what we got, the first exercise is a crawl, yeah, and sprawl. So it's very easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crawl from one side to the other, sprawl on the floor, get up and crawl back. Okay, that's a bit of a monster for your shoulders, yeah, for your core, but I think you'll like it. And all of you people who come to my course, you've seen before and you love it. So let me just show you what that looks like before we start going. So I'm kind of guessing I'm still on camera here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down into this position here. I'm going to crawl forwards, I'm going to hit the deck, sprawl, and come back. And you think I'm going to stand up, right? No, I ain't going to stand up. That would be too easy and give you a rest. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. Down to the floor, and back again. When we get to here, I'm going to go again. That's important, yeah? Don't give yourself a rest unless you really need to. So, the second exercise, like I said, we're going to use this bad boy here, your table. So you kind of got to arrange things a little bit so that you can move. So, you're hanging underneath the table. See, me and my crew at home, yeah, we sit on a midget's table. That's why this is so low. Only joking. Yours is probably going to be about that high, which makes it probably a bit easier for you. So you're going to hang under, okay, either with your feet flat on the floor or your heels dug in. You're going to pull yourself up, chest up onto the edge of the table. Obviously, make sure that your table is solid enough to withstand your weight. Yeah, we accept no responsibility for broken tables. Then the next exercise we've got is with your kettlebell. And what you're going to do here, look, is grab hold here, keep your back nice and flat, stomach in, feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart, and swing up to shoulder height. Make sure that the bottom position you push your ass back, yeah? Keep your back flat and your shoulder blades down. So, where was I? Alright, the next exercise we're going to do is a hip drop. That looks like this. Come sideways on. Get yourself into the plank position with your elbows underneath your shoulders, feet hip width apart, and drop your hip from left to right, down to the side. Make sure that when your hips are moving, your ass is tight. That means squeeze, yeah? Like you're a stripper in Dollhouse, somebody just give you $50. And pull your belly button in, okay? Imagine, yeah, you're getting into those trousers that you should probably throw away a couple of years ago. If you're thin like me, it probably won't be a problem. Okay, so the last exercise that we're going to do, you've guessed it. Have you? No, we can't do pull-ups because I haven't got a pull-up rig. What else? Burpees. Nice. So that is a cheeky way to finish off. Really, really, really metabolic. So let's get to it, yeah? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is whack my timer on. Back in a minute. Okay, here we go. Easy. Where are you? You're joking! That's only 30 seconds gone. Does my ass come up higher? Keep it down low. Keep it down low. Forwards. Hit the deck. Up we come. 10 more seconds. Shoulders burn a little bit. And back. Woo. So there we go. 1 minute of that shit and you're beating, but your shoulders get a bit of a rest now. So you're on your table, get yourself into this position, hang on to it, and pull. So, quick tip here, not because I'm knackered, I need to rest. When you're holding on, pull yourself up, don't let your shoulders come up. Keep them tucked in. One other thing, yeah? Breathe out on the way up. Make sure that you've got your core switched on and your abs is tight. See if we can smash this out then for the last 10 seconds. Where are you? Where? I can't hear you. Just me that's breathing on. Killer. Okay, so once you get rid of that, you've got all your stuff all lined up. You don't need to run backwards and forwards like I do. So here we go. Ready for the swing. Set up, butt back. Stomach in. Stomach in, squeeze your abs. Breathe out. Don't hold your breath. Man, what have they put in this water? Ah! Just kidding. It's not heavy. Can you do it one hand with it? A monster. Keep going. Shoulders down. Stomach in. Bettina. Oh yeah. Who else is out the back, Lonnie? My daughter. Can see you. Christian and the other Christian. Can see you. Okay, for those names never mentioned, yeah, that's because all the rest of you were doing the exercises good. They weren't doing it so good. Okay, we're down onto the elbows. Bam, tight. Push your elbows into the ground. Push hard. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. I was too hasty. Okay, squeeze. Stomach and butt tight. Push hard into the ground. Push hard. Don't put your hands together. Keep them open. It's the best position for your shoulder. Squeeze. Squeeze those muscles across the curve. Okay, I'm just thinking of a tip I can tell you so I can rest because I'm dying. I'm not really dying. So switch. Switch. 10 more seconds. Squeeze those muscles. Yes. 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 Okay, cool. So the last exercise was what? No, not pull-ups, burpees. Okay, so I'm going to show you a variation here, which is easy. Bit back friendly, out wide, pop down to the ground, out wide, and stand up. That's going to make it easier for your hip. So try and keep your shoulders down and back up, down and back up. Okay. For the monsters, you can kind of try to drop down into it, like this, and back up again. Elastic strength. Watch again. Okay, let's get that going. Up. Extend the hips, pull the stomach in, squeeze the ass. Yes! Sorry, yes, staff? Yes, staff. Okay, let's go. One more. Boom. Okay, so that's round one. Take a rest for a minute. Okay, we're back. So at the end of the workout, yeah, what I want you to do is make sure that you slowly cool down. I don't want you to go straight into stretching now. What I want you to do is get your body moving for another 3 to 5 minutes. Because space is limited here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for skipping again. And skipping is a great instrument because it's coordination, it's rhythm, it's balance. So just take it nice and easy, skip it out, 3, 4, 5 minutes. That's going to give your body time to settle down, get the blood spread around a little bit, get your muscles a little bit better in a position to stretch off. So let's say that we've done that for 3 to 5 minutes. See if we can put that in slow motion. Okay, so watch, we're going to do the stretch sequence now. What we're going to do is get down on the floor, okay, because there you're in a better position to control your body. So what we're going to do is you come down into this position here, yeah? What I want you to do is roll back down. See, I'm not in the middle. I'm going to move across a little bit more. Now I'm in the middle here. So what you're going to do is first of all, start with your right leg and place it over the left and let your knee go out to the side like this. Take your hand, place it through the hole. This is like the 4 for the figure 4 stretch. Take the other hand from the outside, hold onto the knee and roll back. So try and get your shoulders down. Okay, so I'm going to let you into a secret now, yeah, of effective stretching. So there's no point just holding this position, yeah. We can get the best out of it very easily by all we do is we provide resistance here with my hands, yeah. And with this leg, I'm trying to push against the resistance. I do that for 5 seconds, yeah. So I'm going to do that now. Push against, so the muscles actively contracting. Okay, after the 5 seconds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release. I'm going to stop pressing against the resistance, and then I'm going to try and bring the stretch on a little bit more. Okay, going to do that again. I'm going to resist, and I'm going to relax and try and bring it on a little bit more. Okay, so you want to be stretching for a minimum of 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to do that'll do for now. If you've got loads of time, then spend a whole minute here. So we're going to do the opposite side. Shake legs off a little. Come onto the opposite side. Figure 4 position. Take your hand through the middle, the other hand around the outside. Now, if you can't get your head down to the floor and you're up here like this, it's okay, but try and relax a little bit and come down here. Then you're going to go through this contract, relax sequence again. 5 seconds of contraction, yeah. 10 seconds of a relaxation. And again, try and find a better position. And be dynamic here. Don't be afraid to take a different position, yeah. And if you feel that you're not getting anything, just change the position of your leg a little bit and try somewhere else. Okay, so once we've done the figure 4, okay, what you need to do, put your feet out approximately hip width apart. So this windscreen wiper drill, what we're going to do is we're going to do this, yeah, dynamically, so there's no holding in this. Put your arms out to the side and just bring your legs down, and we're inwardly rotating here. Try and take it down. Try and limit the amount of movement that's happening in the lower back and concentrate on this inward rotation here. For that, you might have to keep this leg still, and on this side, this one too. If you roll both legs out, you can see I've got lots of movement here in the lower back. I don't really want that. Okay, so we're going across here. All right, so we've finished doing that. What we're going to do now is we're going to spin around into another position. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn over and we're going to go into the low lunge position. So done on this side so you can see a little better. So you choose, yeah, whether you want to have your knee on the ground or you want to have it extended. The important thing is that your foot is facing forward to start with, yeah? And you want to drop down and try and find a nice position, and you want to be stretching not just the hip on this side here, this side. You also want to be looking for a good position here for stretching out the bottom of the soleus, yeah? If you want to take this bit a little further back, then do so. If you're comfortable with it and you can bring your hands down to the floor, then do it. Okay, if not, just stay up here or use a block so you're a little bit more comfortable. So this is already 30 seconds we're talking. I'm going to switch on to the opposite side. And now you can see like the open side, yeah? So I'm down here, I've got the leg up this time, yeah? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pulse down here with the elbow and work, trying to get down low, yeah? Okay, once you've done that, you hold that for 30 seconds. We're almost there now. You can move around, don't be afraid to move around in this position. Okay, we're going to come back, just shake your hands off a little bit, the hips out a little too. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back into that position now. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to feed your legs back, straighten out your back. Don't worry about your legs being bent yet. If they're bent, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is just keeping your back straight and hollow. And here, just work it out slowly. Here, pressing the heels down to the ground. Always searching for a better position. That's the idea here, yeah? If you can feel nothing and you're comfortable, you're not really achieving a lot. It shouldn't be painful. It definitely should not be painful, but discomfort is probably going to be quite good here. So we're finished doing both sides here. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to bring my legs back forward again. So from here, what we're going to do is place the hands behind us, fingers pointing away, and then we're going to come up into this bridge. Okay, then from here we're going to drop down. Try and keep your shoulders down as much as possible and drop down. You feel the stretch in the chest here and the shoulders and probably a little bit of the biceps too. Keep it dynamic, and also here you can kind of feather from left to right. Find the best position for you. Okay, this is good. Okay, then what we're going to do is sit the butt down, take the hands a little bit further back, and we're going to roll the shoulders out and lift. This is an active movement here, look, at the chest. Roll and lift up, roll and lift up, roll and lift up. Okay, so we're almost done, almost done. What I want to do is have a look at the shoulder a little bit more. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do it from this side so you can see. I'm going to put my hand out to the side like this. 90 degrees might work. You might need to move it down or up, whichever you need to get a better stretch. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll over your shoulder. And from here, you're going to try and get across as much as you can. And also here, what you can do is contract and relax and try and find a better position. Keep your stomach in and your butt tight. And once you've done this side, what we're going to do is we're going to roll over onto the opposite side. Okay, so we're going to come back and take it on the opposite side so you can see it from the back now. We're out here, bam, I'm out to the side, roll over. And here you see I'm having a bit of a problem with my shoulder. Shoulder is not my most flexible joint. Okay, so we've got another couple of seconds here. Keep the pressure on, remember, contract. 5 seconds and relax and move into it. Okay, so once we're done there, what we want to do is just come into this position here, look, on the all fours. Keep your back straight, and I just want you to rock a little bit dynamically, backwards and forwards. Don't worry about feeling an awesome stretch here. We just loosen up the capsules a little bit more. Okay, this is called the quad rocker. Rocking it. Ace. How many times did I say dynamically? Always like 6 to 8, something like that. Okay, cool. So what you can do now is put one leg forward and then heave your way up. Lift your hands up, lift them up. Give yourself a round of applause. Stay tuned for the next one.